everyone, Elisa here from Llama Unraveled Crochet. Today I'm popping in because I have a couple things that I made. Now I don't have a whole lot of stuff to share today. I just have two things to share with you. But I wanted to show them to you before they got too loved. So the first thing is I made a little unicorn. So this is the Friendly Fox. It's one of her patterns. Now I was looking, I couldn't quite find a unicorn I really wanted to make. There were pieces of different unicorns that I kind of liked, but I like the more definition in the arms. So I did stuff it so it looks a little better, but I didn't want just straight tube arms for it. And you can see my signature seems to be lately for Amigurumi is that the head is never sewn on right. Either it's up, it's sideways, it's like, it's never straight. I don't know why I keep doing that. Like I pin it out and I make sure, and somehow I still turn it no matter what I do. And I don't know if it's just because I'm not 100% paying attention. I'm watching school stuff and everything while I'm working, but it's just become my signature. So I made pretty much everything that I did it pretty much the way she said. The only difference is that I didn't put the flowers up here. And honestly, just because it was waiting to be gifted and I just got to the point and kept asking for it and kept asking for it. And finally I was like, we'll skip the flowers. We can just be done, especially after I made all that, the hair, the mane, and the tail. After making all those, I was done. So I didn't make as many as it called for. These long ones, there should have been, yeah, I believe it was these long ones. I forget if it was the middle or the longest ones, but there were supposed to be two of those. So I kind of stopped because I thought that was good with how much it has. And then the tail was just the same, except I did kind of, there's supposed to be a certain length for the tail, and I tried to make these and these together, and I put one of the short ones from here on the tail, but I can't tell. She'll never know. And then pretty much everything else was great for the unicorn. And I am glad I made this one because it's tiny. It's a good size. It didn't take me forever to make, so that was good. It was a nice, quicker project. So I did come out cute. I have to find another unicorn pattern though that has a little more definition in the arms and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna have to look out for that. Or if you know of one, let me know down below. So that's my unicorn. So this one was a fairly easy project. I did this over, well, it probably took me 3 or 4 days, but that's because I made a piece and then I moved on to another project because I have a lot of things I'm designing, and so this was just like a quick break. I got tired of pulling the other thing out and trying to rework it and figure out exactly the math for everything. So I thought I'd give myself a little break with a unicorn. So there's that one. And the next one I made is a Crafty concept. She had made a pattern for a no-sew doll. That she called it the Gracie doll. And I'll link that pattern down below. So I've been eyeing this since she came out with it. I've intended to make it. When she first came out with it, I hadn't got my furrows yet, so I wasn't making much amigurumi at the time. So it was just easier. Now that it's easier, I was like, I'm gonna make it. I should do it. So I made the Gracie doll. Very cute. So she's got a nice little dress. And then the legs. So her shoes do come off. I'm not going to take them off because, well, I guess I can take them off. There we go. So the shoes come off. You can put them on. So you could make one of these for someone as a gift and make multiple shoes and multiple dresses. So that would be a cute gift. I'm thinking about that, but I just don't have time yet. I have to get some other projects done. But she's got a little slip underneath. And then she's got her cute little dress, and she's got a little bow up here. Now, the way she has you do the bow, she has you attach it to something, I saw her do a chain, but then I also saw her, she just chained a bunch of chains and then attached it, so it was like a little headband. And then she had looked like not a rubber band, but something like that she attaches to. But I knew that would get lost or flung at each other, so I just decided to sew the bow on. Now these eyes, I have to say, were a little bit difficult. It was not easy to do the eyes. You have to get the hang of it. But other than that, it was definitely a great pattern. So it is basically worked in 2 flat pieces for the front and the back. And then what you do is you flip them so that the wrong sides are facing out, and you single crochet all around. But when you get to the arm spot, you kind of shove the arm in. So this is where it wasn't difficult, it was tedious. You had to get through the front and back of the dowel and the arm. So you were going through 4 stitches as you're single crocheting for that little bit. Same thing with the bun, the other arm, and then with the legs. So that was a little difficult, but other than that, this was a great pattern. It's very cute. It's easy to make. It's great because you don't have to worry about going in the round. You do have to go in the round for the arms and legs, but other than that, sometimes I feel like it just gets tiring when you have to do like 20 rows of like 75 stitches around, and then it gets a little boring. But I felt like this went a little bit quicker, and it's really cute. I love that little dress. So I did follow her dress, but I did put little picots on the bottom. It's the only change that I made. Other than that, pretty much everything else is the same. I do like, you don't have to worry about safety eyes, even though those eyes were difficult. I thought that was really cool. Her little facial expression and everything. So that's the Gracie doll. So that's pretty much what I've been working on that I can share at this point. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for coming. Have a great day.